Hello everyone. I'm here to talk to you about my story. And how many of you want to know how to create opportunities for success? Type in O in the chat box. Okay. Thank you for your responses. How many of you want to know how to crack a job interview? Type J in the chat box. Thank you for your responses. So first of all, thank you for all of you for giving your time and staying till the end to hear my story and being a wonderful audience. And thank you, Kirtan sir, and to the CI community for selecting me for giving me this platform to speak and practice my public speaking skills. I'm deeply indebted to you. And so I'm Udita, and I'm a lawyer by profession. I'm from Delhi, and I want to share my insights, whatever I learned through the 7 days that I went through. And my biggest lesson was of courage. And I felt that being a lawyer, one of the most valuable asset that a lawyer has is to have courage, because you have to defend someone else who is might be in a weaker position than you. So that was one of the most valuable skill that I honed when I became part of this community. And now I want to share my story. So do I have your permission for that? Please type in S in the chat box if you want to hear my story. So thank you for that. So my story begins from 5 years of age. When I was 5 years of age, I was a very outgoing person. I was very social. I had a very big group of friends, and I was very good at dancing. So my mother got me enrolled in a Kathak dance class. I enjoyed dance. I practiced it, learned it for 10 years. But something happened in after 10th. I mean, 11th and 12th, I was bullied in my school because I was a very good student and I used to ask questions in the class. So the cool kids did not like that and they bullied me. So that happened, and I developed a belief about myself that I'm not good enough. However, I was good at studies. So I scored very well in all my exams, and I was courageous because I used to ask questions, and in spite of being bullied. And then I decided I'll join law. So I got into one of the best schools in the country, law schools in the country. It was a national law university, and everybody was very proud of me. I was very proud of myself. And over there, because I was social by nature, I made a very big group of friends over there also. So again, a very big circle. I used to mingle, talk with everybody. But destiny had some other plans for me, and my best friend over there, I was very close to her. She flunked the exams by 2 3 marks, and she decided not to pursue law from that particular college. She decided to shift her college. So that was her decision, and it was a very sad experience for me to say goodbye to her. And I thought everything will be okay, but after she left, I realized her value and the friendship we shared, and I became very reclusive after that. So again, I was bullied again because I became reclusive. I became a loner. That again, I became bullied. So that was that, and I was a good student again. So I passed with first division marks and started my first job. And I thought, okay, it's just an experience. It's just happened. It just had to happen. And I didn't introspect or thought it will be of any consequence to me. So I started my job, but it was over there that I started underperforming. Like whenever I had to speak in a public setting where the judge is there, the client is there, other people, other lawyers are sitting over there, I either used to blank out, or if I was not blanking out, I had the content. Even if I managed to speak something, my voice used to falter, or my voice used to be very soft, very feeble voice. The judge won't be able to hear what I'm saying. So I had to repeat myself. So I was good at one-to-one communication. I was able to express myself. I knew I could speak very well. So I always used to. I somehow managed, and I was never clear that why this thing is happening. I went from job to job, and somehow I managed. And then one fine day, I came across this Instagram ad of Kirtan sir, and I saw his communication master class is happening. And I said, oh, something just said that I should attend this, and I took a chance, attended it, and that was the best decision that I've taken till now, because really, I mean, these 7 days with Kirtan sir, his lessons, and with you guys, you have been amazing, all of you. Uh, Very supportive, non-judgmental community, I would say. And it was an amazing experience for me in totality. and I learned a lot. And after I attended the masterclass, the DSP started immediately after that. And on the third day I attended, and there was this whole communication with the universe. You start with dance, communicate with the universe, say your affirmations, give blessings to each other. So initially I did not realize, I mean, I was just doing it. I was not thinking कि इसका क्या consequence होगा, what will happen, what will not happen. I just found it very profound, and I don't think I would have bumped across anything like this. So I just went with the flow, and in a good manner went with the flow and did the DSP. So in the backdrop of doing this DSP, I was applying because I was doing freelancing, so I was taking up independent projects, but I was also wanting to get back into litigation, so I was applying for jobs as well, office jobs as well, and in litigation, and I was getting rejected. So my I was like, okay, koi baat nahi. I was doing this DSP. It was going, I was just going along with the DSP. And then yesterday I got a call for an interview, and I went there with no particular expectation or anything. I was quite calm. And when I reached there, I got to know that the salary expectation that they were saying was quite far below what I was going to, my expectations were. So I thought it's okay. I'm going to say my whatever my expectation is, and it's okay if they reject me. That's fine. So the interview started, and he asked about my experience. I told him, and then he asked just one question from law, and then he said, what is your salary expectation? And I said it courageously. I was not like thinking that he's going to reject me. I said it's okay if he rejects me. I'm completely fine. I'm mentally prepared for rejection. And I said whatever my salary expectation was, and mentally prepared for rejection. And then I couldn't believe the words that came out of his mouth. He said that you can come from tomorrow. I was shocked beyond belief that how he has said this to me. I mean, I was like, yeah, I was not expecting this at all. And I was like, is he really? And it was beyond my capability to accept that. So I took a moment and I said that, okay, I'll revert back to you. I have some projects lined up. So I'll join from 18th. I said it because I wanted a moment of reflection. I wasn't like, I didn't pounce upon that opportunity somehow. And then I said that to him, and came back to home, and just like went through like what just happened. I discussed with my parents. I shared with them that my parents are always telling me that what you're wasting your time on this webinar, that webinar, what you're doing. My parents say me this. And I always used to tell my mom, no, this is something that I want to do, and let me do it. And I always used to, there used to be, and there used to be a little bit of upset between me and my mom on this. So I told her that I attended this session, and I communicated with people, and I practiced with people, and I really made an effort. So what really worked for me over here from all this story, why I'm telling you all this since 5 years of ages, because I what Kirtan sir just told that you need to have courage. Now it's not that from the one day he told and next day I had courage. It didn't happen like that. The story is not this. The story is that he said to have courage, and he showed me the path as to how to summon that courage. And that happened through the daily success practice that I was doing regularly without missing, and doing it very sincerely. No cheating, no this, that, thinking some other thought, really doing it. Half an hour of that particular time that I gave, connecting with the universe, taking power from the universe, that is what worked for me. And it really made me basically, I rediscovered myself. I was initially, as I said, 5 years of age, I was very courageous, and I used to be social. I never used to keep on thinking that what other people are doing. I used to dance, I used to be happy. But I lost that courage because of that bullying that went on in my life. And I forgot my real nature is to be courageous, to be social, to be outgoing. This is the real nature that I had, and I forgot that because of that. So because of bullying. So that is, I rediscovered myself again. That was one of the biggest lessons. I broke down the walls I had to communication with other people, because I practiced with you guys. You guys were amazing. And I practiced with you guys. I broke down those walls that existed between me and others. And and one more thing that I did during the daily success practice, I mean, see, anybody can give you a template and say, Ki, this is what you speak. You say how many of you say this, you say this, you give a call to action, you end it. And you might even say that. But the difference here is the emotional aspect of communication, that is opening up your heart, opening up your solar plexus chakra, opening up your throat chakra, and that happens through communication with the universe. So when you communicate with the universe, and also the daily success practice in which sir did the Ho'oponopono meditation, so I was basically carrying weight of those bullies on my shoulders, and they were always with me. So whenever I used to communicate, that old self is always trapped in that bullying wala mode, and I am never able to see myself as separate from that. So when I did that, I forgave those bullies and I gave gratitude to the universe. This combined effect, it really helped me see a new outlook to life, where I am free of the negative effects and the challenging situations that I faced in life. So this was something that was really, I mean, I don't think any other communication class will give you this kind of experience. And I mean, I have not found this kind of class. I was in another class, but not this, not I'm not come across something like this before. So that was that. And really, I mean, what to say. And after I came back, I reflected, and I thought that what should I do, whether should I take up this job, it's a good opportunity for me. And I was in two minds, like I was communicating with my parents, and I was my parents were telling me, ha le lo. But something, after going through this journey, I really reflected on what the purpose of my life is. And my mom was prodding me for PhD also, and I really realized that my purpose of my life is to be a teacher, to teach others, not to sit in okay, that's maybe I did it initially, but I don't see any purpose to it. So that I have still not like made up my mind completely, but mostly it's going to be this only, that I'm going to prepare for my PhD, and I'm going to be a teacher and fulfill my purpose in life. So this has got nothing to do with all the sessions that happened actually, but somewhere it's an offshoot of those sessions only, because thinking and reflecting about your purpose, like what you are actually born to do in this world, that really also helps you with speaking to people, because then you can connect to them genuinely from your heart. You do not need to put up any artificial layers of personality on yourself. So that was, I mean, and my voice is he said when we were in the practice stage at 3 p.m, he said that my voice has really changed. So that is another very, very big transformation. And I told him I'm going to practice courage, because some of you, I mean, I don't even know you guys properly, but I said I'm going to practice courage, and I'm going to show some part of myself, which this is a very personal story, and not many people know about this. So I told him that I'm going to practice courage. So this was like very the most courageous thing, more than all the actions I've taken, that sharing this very personal story with all you guys. And uh, I mean, just gratitude for all you guys, and Kirtan sir for this journey, everything. And literally it brought tears to my eyes. And right now also I mean, I'm crying, and I mean, I don't know, I don't have anything else to say. And lastly, yeah, I have to say that I urge you, all of you guys, whoever are in the VIP, please attend the DSP, connect with the universe, manifest abundance, miracles, opportunities in your life, break down walls to communication that you have with people. And I mean, what else? I mean, if I can do it, being bullied for 7 years and then being introverted for 10 years because of that, then you guys definitely can do it. And I want to end with a quote. It states that the deepest fear that we have is not that we are inadequate. The deepest fear that we have is that we hold power within ourselves beyond measure. So, all the best to all of you to discover what that power is and transform yourself with it. Take or implement all the lessons that we learned in CI, take action, and make an impact in your life so you can create meaningful impact in others' life. So, thank you all for listening.